the stream's up there anyway. Yeah, you can take a look at what stats I've been using or been trying to use. So I've made a half elf cleric who has these deities. Irori or Iori, whatever way you fucking pronounce it. Yeah, a healing cleric, so yeah, she's a healer and she's lawful, or supposed to be lawful good. It's probably not going to work out that way, but yeah. Skills, I put 1 point in knowledge world, 1 in lore religion, and 1 in persuasion because it's an RPG.
Yeah, you always need a face in an RPG.
Yeah. It's also why I put points in charisma. Any other game and I would have fucking 0 points in charisma if I could choose it. You know, the way it was in Fallout, where if you have 0 charisma, you can't talk. Well, yes. I don't mind not being able to talk, as long as I get to kill stuff. But I am playing a cleric who is, you know, a fucking priest who should be able to talk. Extremely wise, 19 points with my racial bonus and wisdom as well. I can't actually put any more points into that. It only goes as far as 18, and with the racial bonus I've managed to get it up to 19. So she's extremely wise.
I would actually drop that down to 18.
Yeah.
Because your modifiers on the right, they only go up 1 for every 2 points in your ability score. So having odd numbers kind of useless. But then again, it does mean you only need 1 extra wisdom gained to put it up to +5. And I don't know how you get ability score improvements.
Yeah, okay. Well, that seems to work for that. I will have to change the sound settings in a minute, but yeah, it's a bit loud. Yeah, I stuck some 2 points in Constitution and 1 point in Dex and just left Strength alone because she's a fucking priest and she's not going to be swinging swords, I hope. Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking happy enough with that the way it is.
See, again, that's the thing, I don't know the difference between 5e and Pathfinder, because clerics are typically like medium armor, melee spellcasters. I mean, I know you can make them ranged, but I don't know. But again, it's an RPG, so you can do whatever the hell you want.
That's what I was thinking. I'm going to lash more points into persuasion, so that should bump it up even more. Oh my god, there's so many to choose from. Seriously, look at this shit.
the combat is like in this game?
I've absolutely no idea. I haven't played a proper D&D game on the PC since Pillars of Eternity. Actually, Pillars of Eternity 2 is based on the D&D rules, but I think it's the simplified version. I really don't know about this one at all. And I'm pretty sure I took a stock character for the 2 playthroughs that I did in that. I'm creating one here and I'm pretty sure I'm fucking everything up.
I'm just wondering whether it's real time with pause or it's turn based.
I think it's turn based. I think. I have really no fucking idea what to choose out of this, so I'm just gonna choose something random that I think might be fucking good. That's a rogue skill for sure, with the dex bonus, or a fighter. Fuck.
A test of my abilities.
We shall overcome. We won't falter.
Enemy approaching! I'm wounded.
Out of my way!
Aggressive priest.
Heal me quickly.
No contest.
I lead, you follow. None shall escape.
Oh, this is always the hardest part. You know, if she was half orc, I could like, call her something really, really mean. Oh, she's not. She's a half elf. So she's been called Hilda. think she has to be lawful good to actually be able to cast healing spells.
Yeah, I've got absolutely no idea about that. I know the Pathfinder does have some restrictions on alignment for skills and things, but I've got no idea.
Oh, it can be lawful neutral apparently, for that spell anyway. For that ability.
Oh, it must be something to do with your deity then.
Yeah.
So if your deity is lawful good, then yeah, lawful good or lawful neutral. It's like one away that you can be.
Right, well, she's probably smarter than I am. Let's see how it goes.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the stolen lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay, right. Now, first things fucking last. Let's change the sound. Right, that's better. Oh, lovely. That is actually really nice. Well, I can charge. That must be the daily one. It's got a thing on it.
Spell's not working like that. I'm better off without it. I won't take that.
It's funny though, like when you're playing something like this that has all these details in it, and you know, you're kind of realizing that this is a true RPG. You know, it's an actual role-playing game where you assume the role of this person that you've created from scratch. You know, within certain boundaries. And then you look at other games that call themselves RPGs, and they're just not. They're just so fucking not. They're so far removed from role-playing that they are just not RPGs at all. Oh wait, there was someone here I could talk to, wasn't there?
Let's strike from the shadows. I won't be halted!
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Okay, it is real-time combat. Ah, okay, yeah, it's fucking turn-based, done in real time. Oh, that makes more sense, kind of. So, yeah, you don't have to hang around waiting for, you know, initiative rolls and shit like that. You've either got it or you don't, apparently. Or, wait, no, there are initiative checks for attacks, so it's all done automatically, I think. Find out soon enough.
Dispatch those fools! Out of my way!
easy.
So it's real time with pause.
Yeah.
I won't be halted!
This is not lawful good. I'm gonna make it anyway. I wonder if it doesn't say if I've gained or lost any rep with goods and evil, or you know, it swayed the alignment from good to evil or to neutral or whatever.
Cut them to pieces!
I think it takes quite a bit to switch it.
Yeah, but I know all these little things can accrue points as well.
Run them through!
I know that, you know, if you do too many fucking bad things, your alignment does change.
Let's hear you cry!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Enlighten me.
think Tuccio's alignment isn't good, considering his spells.
I was just looking at that, yeah. I know you can be in a party with people of different alignments and deities and stuff like that, and it doesn't really have a difference. Actually, I watched a documentary on YouTube that explains lawful evil as being one of the most fun to play, because you're evil but nobody else really gives a fuck because you're such a nice person, and generally people with that alignment have high charisma, so as everybody likes them and they can do anything they fucking want.
Yeah, pretty much psychopaths.
Yeah.
We do it my way. None shall escape.
I wonder, is there friendly fire? We shall see. Hold down unknown binding, and that's default. I haven't changed the bindings at all, so yeah.
Out of my way! I'm losing my temper. Onwards! I lead, you follow.
You know, I think I'm gonna get it.
What's that?
I think I'm gonna get the game.
Grab it on CD keys when it's a tenner cheaper. Oh, it was a tenner cheaper for me anyway. It's 40 on Steam or 31 on CD keys, so yeah.
I think it's probably only about 5 less than me.
Fiver's a fiver. Fuck it.
Blood for Gorum!
Add the key and all as soon as I confirm payment, so yeah.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Run them through!
Actually, it's 7 quid less, but then I've got 10 quid already on Steam.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Fair enough.
Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Fucking size of that guy. Oh, it's a frost giant. That's why. Yeah, well, if you're gonna buy it, then what you call it? I'll knock off the stream so as you can play it through by yourself. Unless you want to watch me fail miserably at D&D.
Well, it'll take me a while to download it.
So you're gonna learn from my mistakes. Thanks.
You can stop streaming if you want, I don't mind.
Applause, please. Their sight betrays them. Serves me
Dare
right.
to attack me?
Let's hear you cry.
Try not to bleed on my coat.
We do it my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to ditch a lot of this stuff.
It's one of the cornerstones of RPG, inventory management.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Find some weapons. called Masterwork.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
He's right, you know. That's gonna come back to fucking haunt me, isn't it?
I've got the game, but it's going to take me all day to download it.
Yeah, it took me a fucking day to get it this morning too. I think the Steam servers are just shite.
It says it's going to take 11 hours.
Oh, fucking hell.
Don't suppose you know if there's a way to import or export characters for like custom followers?
I'm not sure.
Because it could be funny if I made a character and imported yours as a follower.
That's a really good idea, and I've no idea how you would do that, but it seems to me that it would be a reasonable thing to do, even if it was just a fucking mod.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are ways to get like custom followers, like you can make your own rather than using the template ones. But I think you have to hire them from somebody.
Hang on. I did see something like this earlier.
So many forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
No, I must have. I did see it somewhere. I just don't know where. To import character. Pre-made build, maybe. No. I've just uploaded that screenshot I've taken of my character screen to Steam if you want to take a look at it, and I don't know, if you want to build a character on her, that's her stats. So yeah, although her abilities are not shown. Yeah.
I was thinking I should probably stop watching, because otherwise I'm getting spoilers.
Yeah, no worries, dude. I'm gonna turn off the stream there anyway. I want to grab tea and toast and stuff.
The other thing, of course, is it will speed up my download.